Ticats take over at their own 27. First pass of the game is a hitch to Brandon Banks, and former Ticat fostered last year's top defensive player for the Roughriders. Masoli does some dancing in the pocket to the near side. Mike Jones, the kid. 1 week of signing, they get the top defensive player on the Roughriders from each of the past 2 years in Foster and Knox. Ticats still without a first down, 22 net yards so far. Gable out of the backfield, makes a Guavin miss, makes another miss. Second and 10. Time, open man, and a catch made by Saunders, holds on, and a first down. Those fangs are scary too. Second and 10. Stands in, underneath, Tasker the catch, and a second Hamilton first down. Track here tonight, trying to keep this drive alive. Second and 6. Over the middle, caught, Saunders, Jalen Saunders, touchdown.
That is a pro football throw from Jeremiah Masoli. He's dual threat. They absolutely had to have the drive, but he gets it over Enoch Mwama's hand by about 6 inches, drops it to his receiver, Jalen Saunders. Anticipates where Saunders is going to end up and hits him in stride over the linebacker. Big time throw from Jeremiah Masoli. Just a little bit of a different look. One receiver going this way, and then Saunders right here will go over the middle. But watch how small the window is that Jeremiah Masoli has to not only lead Saunders into that hash mark, but also get it over the outstretched hands here of Enoch Mwamba. I mean, that is a big-time throw over the middle in traffic. Now Saunders has the edge and the corner, and he sprints to the cone. Ticats needed that drive.
And Saunders with his third catch of the half, 53 yards, and the sprint to the end zone.
Talked to June Jones about Masoli and his quarterback, and I said, what stands out more than anything in the last 2 games? He said, his calm, cool demeanor is huge when things aren't going well.
Game against Ottawa. He rushed for 73 yards on 7 carries last week, and most of it was called by the coach. 88 yards passing after that touchdown scoring drive, and now Gable with a hurdle up to the 44-yard line. Second and 10. Riders show blitz. Masoli on a roll, throws, and he's got.
Someone else has got to step up. Maybe it's Jalen Saunders.
Second and 5, 4 receivers wide side. Masoli brings it down, has the first down, and Jeremiah Masoli into field goal range at the Roughrider 33. First run of the game, it's a 15-yard pickup.
That's one of those called plays. And this is what we're talking about. This is one of the June Jones called plays. This is not Jeremiah Masoli taking a look. This is a quick step by the O-line. Then they fire off because they know Masoli's not throwing this. He's running that quarterback draw straight down the middle. You can tell by the O-lineman. They set and then go block downfield.
Did have to sneak, but a 15-yard run, and now it's second and about 11. Pump once and now fires. Tasker's got it, and Tasker's got a first down. Well, there's the guy you look to in that kind of situation. I was going to say, wouldn't it be great for Masoli to have 83 in this neighborhood, but Andy Fantuz is still not ready to return.
Watch what he does at the top of the route, though. This is Luke Tasker understanding the situation, the time left in the half, sprints to the sideline, sees the marker, get out of bounds.
Tenth play of the drive upcoming as Masoli has engineered back-to-back good drives to the sideline. Saunders, and Edom forces him out. Clock stops again, 18 seconds left.
With 18 seconds, you've got 3, possibly 4, if it's a quick hitter and out of bounds here. But for sure, you can look for the first down here and then maybe take one shot at the end zone, kick a field goal on your final down.
Ticats 7 of their last 7 second down conversions on these last 2 drives. Can they keep it going? Can they cap it? Masoli's in trouble, and he throws complete. Tasker.
Well, I did retire in January this year, so I'm no longer with the club, but I do help them out occasionally. As far as
Radford's way back. We're talking 20 yards deep.
Pressure comes. They swing it out. Gable. Aguavin is there.
The commissioner, Randy Ambrosi. But if you ask the Ticat players to a man, they laugh it off. And
I question in some ways.
Ed Geaney backs away on second down. Here's Masoli stepping up. Fires. Open his Banks. And at midfield, he'll bring it into Rough Rider territory. First down at the Saskatchewan 45 for Brandon Banks.
Climb back in this. Jeremiah Masoli's going to have to do a lot more of this. Moving around, creating after the original play doesn't look like it's going to be executed because he's so good at it. Athletic, can throw on the run. How he saw it over to the sideline like that as he was running the opposite direction. Risky to throw against the flow like that, but he gets it done to Brandon Banks.
Mitchell Baines and Luke Tasker trade spots. Flag down, maybe a free play. Looking for Tasker. Got it. What a throw from Jeremiah Masoli. Over the shoulder and into the bucket. Final minute, third quarter. Michael O'Shea standing by. Quarterback keeper Masoli found some room, lowers the shoulder, and is bumped out by Geaney. They're going to mark it about a yard short of the first down. Not much doubt that the Ticats would go here down by 14.
No, plus territory. I think you're right. June Jones is going to leave the offense out there. But a strong running quarterback as well. And I think it's inside a yard. This is a no-brainer.
But not automatic. And Masoli does move the chains. Enoch Moaba with the stop. Clock running under a half minute to go, and a touchdown here late in the third or early in the fourth would get June Jones' squad right back in it. I like the old school approach. You know that you can't decipher my depth chart. June Jones handwrites a lot of his playlist, and I think he's the only guy in the league that does that. That's old school. Final play of the quarter. That does reach Saunders. The Ticats, and we got a football game here in the fourth quarter. Ticats with the ball. Jeremiah Masoli swings it to Jalen Saunders. And Saunders.
I think.
Here's Tasker.
Catch first down. Maybe the best receiver, all due respect to Milt Stegall and a lot of other good ones in the league, but he could do it all, and G-Roy Simon up in the booth, and I meant that. I mean, that means a lot to me personally to talk to Michael O'Shea and have maybe the ultimate teammate in the game going into the Hall of Fame up here in the booth with us. Pretty cool.
And great that O'Shea's still in the league, G-Roy's still in the league,
yeah, and
Anthony Calvillo's still in the league.
Love it.
First down Cats near midfield. Masoli stands in, and he's got Saunders again. Saunders and Tasker have been the key weapons, and Saunders over 100 yards with his 9th catch of the night.
Well, in those last 11 minutes or so, I'm going to see it's interesting to see what Chris Jones does defensively now, because he's lost one of his safeties, and he's now playing a real vanilla sort of zone defense with big holes in it. And does he switch and go with some pressure on Jeremiah Masoli and put his defensive backs in man-to-man situations?
Got a newcomer defensive tackle, TJ Barnes, 6'7", 355. Masoli's got time, though, and it's caught again. Saunders had to reach back for that. But the Ticats are on the march here, down to the Rough Rider 20.
Go ahead and run this, guys. See how deep that safety is right now because no Mike Edom, so he's giving him a lot of room. Here is the soft spot in that zone, and it's been like that for this entire series. The vanilla look.
2nd and 5. Here comes the heat from Jefferson. Masoli scrambling, throwing, and a catch is made and a first down. And that's Mitchell Baines with his first CFL catch.
And Jeremiah Masoli trying to create here just to get a new set of downs. He gets enough protection up front. I asked June Jones about that offensive line and who's been grading out well over the last couple of weeks since he's taken over. And he said the interior through Masoli running as well through that middle.
I believe Baines did have one last week, so first at Tim Hortons Field. Masoli with a feet-first slide.
Let's take a look at the interior, those three guys in the middle. And let's take a look at opening up a lane for your quarterback on a design quarterback draw. Get C.J. Gable to lead up in there as well. Double team to the left with Revenberg and Filer. Nice run.
Back to pass, scrambling out of the pocket. Jefferson in pursuit. And Masoli on the night. 2nd down, time, pass underneath, and there's the youngster Baines protecting the football. And the former Ottawa Gigi moves the chains again. 3-1 against the East. Masoli to the near sideline. Good catch by Tasker. Need a big play with 31 on the clock. And they're going to screen to Gable. Gable cuts back and a lunge ahead. Time in. Time for Masoli. And he's got